What if I told you that the man who owns private jets, mega yachts, and even dreams of space started in a small garage? Today, he is the king of an empire, a name synonymous with unimaginable wealth and global influence. But every empire has a beginning. Every giant was once small. This is the story of Jeff Bezos, a journey that began not with gold but with a gamble, a risk that would change the world forever. From a garage in Bellevue to the edge of the atmosphere, let's step back to where it all began. Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a world far removed from the boardrooms of Seattle. From a young age, he was a tinkerer, a boy with an insatiable curiosity for how things worked. He turned his parents' garage into a laboratory, exploring the limits of technology before most people even knew what a computer was. He excelled in school, driven by a vision that stretched far beyond the horizon of his small-town upbringing. He was brilliant, ambitious, and already thinking about the future of humanity in space. But first, he had to conquer Earth. He headed to Princeton, immersing himself in computer science and electrical engineering at the dawn of the digital age. After graduation, he found success in the heart of global finance, Wall Street, the epicenter of wealth and power. By 30, he was a senior vice president at D.E. Shaw. He had made it. He was comfortable. He was safe. But then, he saw a statistic that changed everything. The World Wide Web was growing at 2,300% a year. Jeff decided he didn't want to live with regret. He chose the path of uncertainty. He chose to build. With his wife, Mackenzie, he drove across the country, writing his business plan while on the road to Seattle. Seattle was the destination, a city of rain and innovation, the perfect place for a revolution. No fancy offices, no mahogany desks, just a garage, a few employees, and a dream named Amazon. It started with books, a simple, scalable idea, but Jeff knew it would become so much more. They called it the Everything Store before it even sold a second product. The ambition was staggering. In those early days, Jeff was on his hands and knees packing boxes himself. Every order was a victory. The servers were loud, the hours were long, and the path to profitability seemed miles away. But Jeff's laugh was louder. He was obsessed with the customer, not the competition. The dot-com bubble grew, and then it burst. Many giants fell, but Amazon stood firm. The garage was long gone. In its place, millions of square feet of logistics and technology. Amazon Prime changed the game. One-day shipping became the new standard of global commerce. From books to electronics, to cloud computing with AWS. The empire was expanding into every corner of our lives. Jeff Bezos was no longer just a founder. He was a visionary, an architect of the modern world. The numbers were staggering. Billions turned into hundreds of billions. The wealth was unprecedented. Success at this scale brings a transformation, not just of the company, but of the man himself. Seattle's skyline was now dominated by the company that started in a suburban garage, a global fleet of planes and ships, moving the world's desires at the speed of a click. Technology became invisible. It was in our hands, in our homes, and in the very air we breathed. With the billions came the ultimate luxury. Properties that look like modern palaces across the globe, a $75 million private jet to whisk him across continents in a matter of hours, and the crown jewel, a $500 million superyacht, a feat of engineering and opulence. The details of his life became the stuff of legend. Every move watched, every purchase analyzed, but Jeff's eyes were always higher. Blue Origin, his childhood dream of space becoming a reality. He traveled to the edge of the world, looking down at the planet he helped reshape. Wealth is one thing, legacy is another. Jeff was building for the next century. In the quiet of his Texas ranch, the future was being written in fire and liquid oxygen, a vision of millions of people living and working in space. The ultimate frontier for the ultimate pioneer. His influence extended into media, art, and the very fabric of modern philanthropy. He moved through the highest circles of power, a man who had transcended business to become a cultural icon. The world became his playground. From the peaks of mountains to the depths of the ocean, even his style transformed. The soft-spoken founder became a symbol of peak physical fitness and power, quiet moments of reflection in some of the most beautiful places on earth. Ownership of the Washington Post gave him a voice in the capital of the free world, a man who meticulously crafts every detail of his existence. Control at the highest level. But behind the wealth and the power, there is a personal life lived in the brightest spotlight. Life changed. A high-profile divorce followed by a new chapter in the public eye. Beside him, Lauren Sanchez, a relationship that has become a staple of modern media. Travel, dining at the world's most exclusive restaurants, and a life of shared ambition, shared passions for flight and exploration, a life lived at high altitude. The spotlight is relentless, but for Jeff, it's just another environment to master. What makes a man leave comfort for a garage? It's the mindset, the day one philosophy. Jeff believes it is always day one. You never stop being a startup. You never stop obsessing. He makes decisions based on the long term, 5, 10, 20 years into the future. Growth is not a destination, it's a process. A relentless pursuit of better. Obsession with the customer. While others look at competitors, Jeff looks at the people. Think big, take risks, never stop. It's not just a slogan, it's a way of life. A vision that extends beyond our planet. A future where humanity is a multi-planetary species. The mindset of a billionaire isn't about the money, it's about the impact, the legacy, daring to fail. Knowing that if you don't fail, you're not dreaming big enough. From zero to unimaginable luxury, from a garage to the edge of space, Jeff Bezos proved that a single vision, coupled with relentless execution, can rewrite the world. His journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit, to dream, to risk, and to conquer. He remains the architect of our digital age, a man who refused to live with regret. Every empire starts with a single step. Every billionaire starts with a single idea. The world is vast, the opportunities are infinite, and the future is waiting to be built. Success starts with a vision. What will yours be? Jeff Bezos, from zero to billionaire king. The journey continues. Thank you for watching this premium documentary of a life lived without limits. Dream big, take the risk, and perhaps one day, you too will change the world.